When we first think of terrorism, most people think of the Middle East or Africa. This is not the case though, as the IRA, or the Irish Republican Army, is a group located primarily in Northern Ireland. It is considered a national terrorist organization. The IRA was founded in 1916. It was led by multiple people, including Michael Collins, Gary Adams, and Marty McGuinness, men who were passionate about their country. But what does the IRA actually want? The original goal of the IRA was the independence of Ireland, as it was totally controlled by Great Britain. They nearly accomplished their goal on December 6, 1922, after a terrible war where the IRA used incredibly effective tactics of guerrilla warfare, developing the Anglo-Irish Treaty. But this treaty did not free all of Ireland, Northern Ireland being left in the hands of the British. The IRA has continued efforts towards the liberation of Northern Ireland, conducting multiple attacks attempting to free Ireland. They have allied with political parties such as Sinn Féin, a political party that shares their beliefs of nationalism, Libya, the PLO, which is the Palestine Liberation Organization, and even Nazi Germany for a short period of time during World War II. The IRA has done multiple attacks throughout Britain. An example is the bombing of a coach on the M62 roadway on February 4th, 1974, killing 11 people. The bomb was planted by the Provisional IRA, which is a branch of the original IRA. Another bombing attack happened in a pub in Birmingham. This attack happened on November 1974. This bomb exploded in a pub, killing 21 people. The police later caught multiple suspects that were later released in 1989 and 1991. One of their bigger attacks was in Warrington and London. The attack in Warrington was a bomb attack that killed a 3-year-old and a 12-year-old. The one in London was in Bishopsgate, killing 1 person and injuring 44. This bomb did 350 million pounds of damage. In response to these attacks, the government created the Ring of Steel. This was a series of roadblocks around the city so they could prevent more attacks at the time. The IRA suffered multiple slits throughout the year that caused them to change names multiple times. The first IRA are now known as the Old IRA. The Old IRA formed in 1919 and abolished in 1922. Their goal was the liberation of Ireland, and were involved in the treaty that liberated everything except Northern Ireland. After this, in 1969, the IRA split into 2 groups, the Provisional IRA and the Official IRA. The Old IRA became the Official IRA. The Official IRA, led by Catherine Golding, followed Marxism and looked for a diplomatic way to solve the problem. However, the Provisional IRA split from the Old IRA because of their absence of activity. The Provisional IRA took a more violent approach and were involved in many of the most famous IRA attacks. Finally, the real IRA is the IRA that exists now, which has become nothing other than a drug ring after the violence had ended. In 1997, a ceasefire was reinstated in order to preserve Northern Ireland's union with the British. In 1998, an agreement by the name of the Good Friday Agreement was instated, and it made drastic changes in social order. Before this time, Irish Catholics were discriminated against by British Protestants. This all led to the Bloody Sunday. During a peaceful protest for Catholic rights, British soldiers fired on the protesters. This was a culmination of the discrimination that pushed citizens to join the IRA. Bloody Sunday was a leading factor in the attempt to establish a treaty. There is no longer violence in Northern Ireland, although after the Good Friday Agreement, many people believe that Northern Ireland will eventually unite with the rest of Ireland. Thank you everybody for watching. The sources we use will be included in the document in the description below. If you would like to learn more about terrorist groups, watch this video on the KKK, the Ku Klux Klan in the United States, or Boko Haram in Nigeria. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.